Hello, I'm Holden Ramey with the CattleFax Closing Bell. Today's Closing Bell is sponsored by the American Gelbvieh Association. For much of the late fall and early winter, the Kansas-Nebraska fed steer spread has been relatively flat, with both areas trading par with one another. However, recent weeks have seen the North quickly regain a price premium. Last week, the spread was nearly $3.50 a hundredweight, with Southern trade primarily around $1.91 and Northern trade close to $1.95, and this week looks to be more of the same. Historical averages suggest the spread should have remained close to zero, as it had been since mid-October. The counter-seasonal widening of the spread was likely driven by a couple factors. First is the fact that Nebraska's show list has recently contracted quickly, while show lists in the South have been steady to higher. This week, the total show list in Nebraska was over 9,900 head below a year ago, and the smallest since 2015. The other factor is the Packers' current affinity for high-quality grade, as they've worked to fulfill holiday orders. Going forward, the holiday buying period is in the rearview mirror, and larger Nebraska show lists are on the horizon. Subsequently, the north-south fed steer spread should snap back to par in fairly short order. Turning to this week's markets, light to moderate cash trade occurred in the north at primarily $1.95 live and $3.05 dressed, ranging from steady to $2 firmer than the prior week. At the time of recording, light cash trade had occurred in the south at mostly $1.91, steady to slightly softer than the previous week. Despite rebounding for much of Friday's trade session, live cattle futures are slated to finish lower on the week, with February cattle trading just under $188. Similarly, feeders also lost momentum over the course of the week. The January contract has lost around $2 per hundredweight and is slated to close around $255.5. Grains also spent much of Friday's session trading in the green. The corn complex continues to slowly climb higher, with March corn climbing 5 cents on the week to $4.47 per bushel. Oppositely, soybeans took on some pressure this week, as March beans are currently slated to finish the week 13 cents lower, near $9.81 per bushel. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.